Hi everyone, I am back with today's questions. Ask me a question. Now, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm not doing them every day. What's today? Thursday. On Tuesday, Franny broke her leg. So, was up and down to the hospital a couple of times because she went to hospital. They said she hadn't broken it. She'd just done something to her knee, pulled a ligament or something, but the next day she was just in so much pain and holding her leg in a different area, and they'd only x-rayed her knee. So we took her back and they said she's got a toddler fracture, which actually doesn't show up on an x-ray for a week. So she's got a cast on, she's got to go back in a week. She's going to be going to Greece with a cast on. Oh, it's just so sad because she's only 3, so you know, you can't even give her crutches or anything like that. Oh my gosh, she's just so miserable. So I went round this morning, took a load of craft things, and we did some crafting. And yeah, I went and did some crafting with her and gave my daughter a bit of a break because obviously she's sort of got a soft cast on at the minute which she can't put any pressure on. So Kay's got to carry her around everywhere, and obviously all the kids are off school because it's half term. So yes, it's been a little bit a horrible couple of days. So I'm sorry I haven't been here as much, but I am here now, and this is what you've all got. There's 3 prizes that I'm giving away. You've all got a pack of lace, you've got a lovely vintage row of flowers from an old vintage wedding dress, you've all got some flowers which are in there. So you've got a little packet of those each. And what I'm adding today are these postcards. And there's a set of, they're all flowers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're so pretty. And I just thought that you'd be able to do something and make something beautiful out of them. So there's a set for you each, for each prize. So let me just put them like that. So that's the prizes. So let me find the video, and let me just find the questions. And then, where are we? Charles, behave. Ah, right, okay. Here we go. Oh, right, okay. So these are the questions that we have today. So the first one is from One Peaceful Mind, Alicia. She asked, have you ever participated in a craft fair or convention? Yes, I've done quite a few craft fairs over the years, just local ones, little ones, especially when I was doing my cards. And then I did do one with my junk journals. So I have done a couple, but yeah, I enjoyed it, but yeah, I think it's a lot of pressure on you to make a lot of things to sell and that, but I did okay. So yeah, I have to don't wreck the place, don't start mister. He's up to his normal tricks. So the answer is yes to that question. And thank you all for my get well wishes as well. I am feeling a bit better, and I think when you've got something else in your life, you just get on with it. And I think in a way it helped me because I was at home feeling sorry for myself. So thank you for all my get well wishes as well. Now we've got Sherry Vaughan. I think Sherry's a new subby, so thank you for joining us, Sherry. She's put, what was your favourite creation? I think I've had a question very similar to this before, and I've made quite a few baby blankets over the years for the little ones, crocheted actually. And there was one which was a hexagon blanket. Absolutely loved that. But I also liked the healing blankets that we used to make as well. So I used to love crocheting. So that's probably my favourite creations, were the healing blankets and the baby blankets that I made for my grandkids, which my daughter has kept them. I've made one for each of them and she has kept them. I don't have any photos of them, so I wish I could show you, but I can't. Right, now, Seri asks, how would you describe yourself? What an interesting question. Oh my gosh. I would say I'm funny. Well, everyone tells me I'm funny. I've been told that I'm quite vivacious. I do like to have a laugh. I don't want to be boring. I don't like being boring. I like to be myself. I think I'm honest. Sometimes too honest. I like to think that I'm kind and thoughtful, you know, quite a kind and thoughtful person. I think sometimes I'm not lazy. I wouldn't say I'm lazy. I'm not lazy because I'm always running around after the grandkids and doing things. But I do get sidetracked very easy. I really do get sidetracked, like with crafting. I start a project and I just then move on to something else, and I've got unfinished things. And I don't know. I think, yeah. So if I describe myself, I think I'm funny. It's probably the biggest thing. I like to make people laugh, as you've probably noticed. And I like to do things for people as well, you know, as much as I can. I wish I could do a lot more. I like to be generous and give things away and make people smile. So that's how I would describe myself. Right, okay, Susie Al-Masri asked, because obviously Franny had a sports day, well, all the kids had this sports day. What was your favourite event at school sports day, and were you any good at it? The answer is no, I was pans. Didn't like sports at all. I used to like gymnastics, but I wasn't any good at it. I used to like it, but I wasn't any good at it. What did I used to hate the 100 metres or the 300 metres. Oh my gosh. Hated it. I don't think I really enjoyed sports day at all, so I don't even know if there is anything I could say I enjoyed. I used to like playing rounders, which I don't know if you will all know what rounders is, and I don't think kids even play it anymore. And netball, so I like netball, but as far, you're going to really poke yourself in the nose with that. That's a pokey tool. Seriously, you're going to do yourself some damage. Silly boy. And I did like the sack race when I was little as well, because you said you liked the sack race. Right, Sue Harvey. What is my favourite movie style? It has to be a rom-com. I love a romance, but I love comedy. Oh my gosh, I love rom-coms. Definitely rom-coms. Like My Best Friend's Wedding, How to Lose a Guy. Yeah, rom-com. All the time, yeah, and romance and comedy. Do not muck around. Right, Ashna asked, what is the first thing? Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, if there's any one thing in your handbag, what would your handbag be incomplete without? So if someone says handbag, what is the first thing that comes to my mind? It has to be my mobile phone, because I always have to make sure that my daughter can get a hold of me, that Charmin can get a hold of me. I don't feel, it has to be my phone. I don't have much in my handbag most of the time. I usually have my purse, my phone, and I have a lippy. So it would be a lippy, probably. I can't, yeah, lipstick, actually, lipstick. I don't feel dressed unless I have lipstick on. So I'm going to say lipstick, because mobile phone is something you carry in your pocket as well. Lipstick. It has to be lipstick. I don't feel dressed unless I've got my lippy on. Lippy. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Crafty Mama. Oh, this is an interesting question. Right, she said, your bag topper is pretty. My question is, if you were really Cinderella, do you think you would have been able to forgive and forget all the things your stepmom and stepsister did to you? Or would you have banished them from your kingdom to a faraway land, or made them your maids or servants for life? This is just for the fun of it, because as a young girl, I always thought Cinderella went too easy on them, lol. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm a very forgiving person, okay? Without going into too much detail, as far as my adopted mother and my two, you can call them ugly sisters. I'm not going to call them ugly sisters. there's two stepsisters. I would banish them for sure. Banish them, banish them, banish them. I would banish them. I would have just had them out of my life forever. Just even looking at them doing my chores would have just been punishment in itself. So I am a forgiving person, but for instance, in this particular question, I would have banished them to a place where they would not have been very happy. That's terrible. I know that's awful. I know, but that is my honesty. I am honest. Right, okay, Christine Mortimer. Oh, she did say, why don't you scan the photos and do digitals with them like others have done? So I will do, so I don't use the photos. And I have scanned some in and done that on some projects as well. Right, have you ever thought of having your hair cut short? It's funny, actually, because I was talking about this the other day, because at my age, of course, we get hot flushes. At the moment, hair long down is just not good. I feel like I'm going to pass out. It's not nice. That's why my hair's always up. For now, I'm going to keep it long, but eventually I will be cutting it short. I was thinking of having a bob, maybe when I get back from the honeymoon, but Charming likes it long. Why do men like long hair? They like it long. We would actually, I wouldn't have it short, but I'd probably go shoulder length bob actually, and I have done before. I have had it short once, but it was actually not meant to be. I had long hair. This is going back to the 80s. I had it bleached like a month before, and I went to the hairdressers to have a perm, and they permed it, and when they took the perming curlers out, it was like chewing gum, no word of a lie. I had to have it cut like Princess Diana. I had to have it that short. All of my girlfriends loved it, but all of the guys I knew were like, what have you done? So yes, I would do. Right, okay, Pinky Noble asked, what is your favourite children's TV programme when you were young? It would have to be Bagpuss. We used to have a programme called Bagpuss, or Larry the Lamb. I used to like Larry the Lamb. If you're talking young, it would have been, I loved Bagpuss and the little mice and the owl. And what else? And there was a programme called Mary Mungo and Midge. And yeah, so that one as well. Let me think. I'm just trying to think what I used to watch as a wee girl. Basil Brush. I mean, people from America may not know these programs, but English people will do. Basil Brush. Boom, boom. Yeah, he used to say boom, boom. Right, okay. Thurid, which is your favourite comedian? It has to be Lee Evans. I love Lee Evans. Michael McIntyre as well. But Lee Evans, all right, he doesn't do stand-up anymore, and the last one wasn't so good. But he used to make me roar with laughter. And Michael McIntyre, I like him a lot as well. Love them at all. Right, okay, this and that with Michelle. Not sure if this has been asked before or not, but if you could have a superpower, what would it be? Was that asked before? I can't remember actually. I can't even remember. If I had a superpower. Oh gosh. If I had a superpower, what would it be? My superpower would be that, oh, I don't know. I would love to, I don't know. Stay the age I am, I suppose, if I had a superpower. Stay the age I am and be able to continue my life and know that I could see the grandkids and them have kids and be around for as long as I could be. That would be my superpower that I would want. You know, my one thing that worries me is how long do we have on this planet? Do you know what I mean? And I think I would like that as a superpower, to be able to live forever. I don't live forever, but live long, be able to live longer. I don't know if that's a superpower, but I would like to live forever and see everyone live. Right, I don't know. That's a tricky question, isn't it? I'll have a think about that and see if there's a better one. But I would like to just see know that I'd be around for another 50 years, you know what I mean? Right, Debbie L, she says, and my question is, are you having a big wedding with lots of people travelling to Greece, or is it a small family wedding? It is a small family wedding. There are 12 adults and 4 children. So we have 16 in total. So there is me and Charmin, of course. There is his stepson and his girlfriend. There is my daughter and my son-in-law and their 4 children. There's my best friend and her daughter, so my niece. There is my other best friend and her husband, and there is my Charmin's sister and brother-in-law, and Charmin's cousin and his wife. So that's who's going. Right, Christine's cards and things. My question is, have you ever done anything parachuting or going in a hot air balloon? The answer is no, and I never will. I am scared of heights. I will never go in a hot air balloon, and you would have to knock me out to get me to parachute. You seriously would have to, if I did a tandem one, knock me out. Even if someone said, here's £1 million, jump out of an airplane, I actually physically couldn't do it. You'd have to knock me out. Right, handmade from Lisa. Oh, she hasn't. Oh, she put a question on there. Oh, yes, she has. Where is your dream vacation? I've had this question before, haven't I? I mean, I would love to go to Mauritius or the Seychelles, somewhere like that. But like I've said before, you have to go on a putt-putt plane. So you'd have to get a big plane, then you've got to get a little plane to the island. And that's the bit I really don't know. If I could get a boat, I would do it. So Mauritius or the Seychelles, Barbados, I'd like to go actually. There are a couple of places that I would dream of going to. So that is today's questions. Thank you so much for asking those questions. I am going to do one more day of questions and then we will pick a winner. I was going to do it today, but because I've got so much going on, a lot to catch up with, stop mucking around, I'm going to do one more day, and then at the weekend I will answer those questions, and we're going to add something more, and then we will draw the 3 winners. So I hope you have enjoyed today's episode of oh my gosh, ask me a question. So ask another question. Don't forget, you're getting entries for every question that you ask, and then I will draw out a winner the next time you see me. Well, for this one anyway. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.